Hello everyone, and welcome back, finally, to WWE 2K23 MyGM. Yeah, I'm back. I'm here to finish this. For some reason, these last couple of years that I've tried to come back and do this MyGM stuff, like, midway to, tail end of the series, I have some crazy, sequence of life-altering events happen, and I get derailed. But you know what? We're here to finish the story. This one's for me. I can finish a series on this channel. I don't care if no one watches it. I'm here to finish this off and to say that I did the thing. I don't remember where we were in this, I'll be honest. The last one I recorded was in, June. So we'll just go ahead and jump into this show. It's gonna be a bit of a weird finale, I guess. I will spectate a few matches. I think maybe in the past I had the idea to watch them all, but that's a lot. And I don't even remember the stories all that well. I do remember Beth Phoenix versus Asuka, so we will go ahead and spectate this one. Yeah. So we conclude a rivalry that is seasons in the making. Former tag team champions Beth Phoenix and Asuka. What was it, the first WrestleMania that these two were the champs at that point? And now they I turned commentary off, but I didn't turn off the announcer. Yeah, so former tag team partners now competing to determine who will be the last women's champion of the series. Yeah, a lot has changed in the time since I made the last video. I know I said I was going to cover AEW Fight Forever. Combination of life stuff kind of getting in the way of me just making videos in general, but also Fight Forever was kind of a disappointment, and yeah, even now I'm not sure if it's something that I want to go back to and do, because the gameplay is it's fun enough, I guess. It's kind of wonky, but it really just doesn't have much for replay value. Even if the core mechanics can be fine, I don't hate the gameplay. It's just you do Road to Elite over and over and over again, and then it's you don't really have a lot else to work with there. I have been considering potentially covering, doing a video series on the WWE Day of Reckoning games on the GameCube at some point, maybe. Because I feel like I don't want to just go back and make videos on the same things I've already done before, even if it's if I made a GM mode now on one of the older games, it would be very different to what I did before, but I don't know. I just don't think I'm interested in retreading old ground in that way. But yeah, as far as the match in the ring, Asuka goes for the pin on Beth, and no, doesn't even get a 2. And then, of course, most recently, got some announcements of WWE 2K24. I wasn't planning on making videos for 2K24. I was kind of I was undecided on it, because I don't want to do another GM like this if I didn't think I could follow through on it. I don't want to have 3 years in a row where I start a series and then it just kind of trails off for one reason or another. But, that game looks like it's got some interesting changes to it. You can do trades in MyGM, which is a big feature that I think has been lacking yet. That was, if you're going to be competing against other brands and drafting rosters and stuff, you got to be able to trade people. But yeah, I don't know. I might do videos on it. I might not. I got some really nice comments since I made the last video. And thank you if people who left those comments are watching this video. Thank you for the kind words. And just anyone who's watching this video, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, me making WWE videos has just, it's, you know, obviously the channel isn't what it used to be, you know, like, Universe Mode is a little too out of my depth at this point. But, like, yeah, this video is also going to be kind of a mess, because I completely lost my... Yeah, it's a lot easier to do these things when I'm on, I get a routine out of it, you know, when I was, like, making the MyGM videos, like, every other day or something, you know, I had a good, like, structure to it. Oh, wait, Asuka's up at the top of the cage. Beth has got to hurry up and stop her here. I thought she was going to just let her walk for a second. But she's grabbing her by the leg. She's going to pull her back inside. Beth Phoenix trying to capture the women's title from the current champ, Asuka. Oh, is this going to be a race? It's going to be a foot race to get out of the cage. Beth is trying to climb. Asuka's right there with her. They're not going to try to throw each other off. They're both just going to go. Oh, wait, no! Beth tried to go! Beth tried to make the escape, but Asuka stopped her. And Asuka, again, she's going to toss her into the ring! And I think that's going to be a title retain for Asuka. So, Asuka, one of the workhorses of this series. I think she's been on the roster since the beginning. She is rewarded with a great performance here. She gets to keep the Women's Championship. Pretty exciting finish there. Sorry I didn't talk about the match much. These videos are kind of just whatever these days. I do what I want. But yeah, congrats to Asuka on the win. And I think, I don't know, I'll do 1 or 2 more matches to spectate. I don't want this video to be too long, because, like, there's no need to drag it out. But we got a 5-star, and that's cool. So that completes the rivalry. I know I didn't really talk about, like, power cards or anything for this show. But like I said, I don't fully remember what was happening to begin with. It's been too long. This is also a title match, so I'll spectate this one. I'm curious to see, you know, TLC Fatal 4-Way. I know they're all going to make a mad dash for the title, but at least when there's 4 of them, you know, there might be a little more of, like, an interesting competition to it. So this one is the men's singles title, the WWE Universal Champion, currently held by Kofi Kingston. Honestly, I don't think he's had it long. I'm pretty sure he won it in just kind of like a random match. But, you know, we got some veterans of the series in here. We got Gunther, who I believe has been on... I think he's been around every year. Shelton might also be another one of those. I know Gunther's held a number of titles in the series so far, looking to try to end on a high note by winning one more. And then Tommaso Ciampa and Kofi Kingston... I don't really remember their narratives in MyGM. They're hanging out. Yeah, a lot's happened since the last video. I'm like, I have a new computer set up now. I have a new editing program I'm using. You know, trying to just all around. I trying to work on stuff that really didn't. This is kind of a disaster commentary. But, you know, we're finishing the story. This is, I don't know. Why does anyone watch? Kofi Kingston looking to be the first man to grab the title, but he's not going to make any oh, wait, no, he made a little bit of progress on it. Shelton wasn't able to stop him. But now Shelton, he's running up top, but Kofi hasn't let go of the belt yet. All right, now he's got him. And Shelton continuing to strike away on Kofi Kingston. Kofi's in trouble here. Oh, Shelton shoves him off with his boot. Meanwhile, Ciampa and Gunther are on the outside, just continuing to beat the crap out of each other. Shelton might have a golden opportunity to grab the title here. Oh, but Gunther, smart strategy to pull down the ladder. And an electric chair. Gunther, the powerhouse, takes control of that situation. He just chopped Kofi out of his shoes. And then Ciampa with the DDT. Shelton, he got spilled to the outside there. But right now, no one is going for the ladder. So we'll see, you know, 5-minute match. How long is this one going to take? Because the AI just always goes for the the ladder, but you know, they're putting a little spectacle on this one. With Shelton going after Gunther. Now it's Kofi and Ciampa. Ciampa going up the ramp. Oh, they went in the frame rate. Kofi Kingston, nope. He's not going to get any offense in there. Shelton's got a table. We'll see if that comes into play or if it's just kind of, you know, just to make the scene look nice. Like, oh, here's the idea that we'll use this weapon, but, you know, this isn't a... Well, you know what? The crowd, they always want to chant, "We want tables," no matter what you do in a match, in an Extreme Rules kind of match. So even if you don't use it, you know, you make them happy by pulling out the table. Speaking of something here, Shelton Benjamin, he just won the match. A+ commentary from me. No, if I did make videos on 2K24, I would be, you know, I'm trying my best. It's like I am in a just scrambled, but I would try to be more directed and focused if I was starting a whole new series. Okay, so Shelton Benjamin, he ends the series as the Universal Champion, you know? I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, we got the charity promos going on. It's just to get as many fans as possible. Hell in a Cell in the mid-card. Did I not make this for the title? Was it supposed to be for the title? I'm not sure. But it's Randy Orton, Braid in the Dark, Kevin Owens, and John Cena, and the win goes to the Viper, Randy Orton. Yeah, 5-star match. We built up those rivalries. That sure was, you know, sure was a match. TLC Fatal 4-Way, it's Raquel, Lita, Bianca Belair, and Roxanne Perez who walks away here. It is Bianca Belair. Only a 4.5 star on that one, but it concludes the rivalry it was supposed to. Edge, who, you know, he's not going to be around in next year's game, so we get a farewell to him on a little bit of self-promo. That was the retirement promo. See, that's what that was. And then main event, Hell in a Cell. I'm just gonna simulate it. Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn, and the win goes to Bobby Lashley. It's a 5-star match. We did the thing. Monday Night Raw, you know, the show happens, but there's not really anything they're going to be able to do here, because we win regardless. Braun Breaker defeats Ilya Dragunov in an Iron Man match, got 4.5 stars for them. Finn Balor, he existed on the show. Ignition versus Charlotte Flair, and that is a win for Charlotte. It got a 4-star rating. Top Doll is there. He also existed. Danielle Wallace and Doudrop. I usually say Piper Niven. I just read the screen. No, I've betrayed my ideals. I've betrayed myself. Cameron Grimes. Yeah, okay. Sally Steamroller versus Alexa Bliss. And the win goes to Alexa. That is a 4-star match. And then main event, we got a little bit of existing from Jey Uso this time. You know, that's the main event promo, Jey Uso. That's just a slot on the card. That's not really semi-main event Jey Uso. Here we go. Realistically, we'll just say he was in one of those like ad reads that they do. Looks like the United States title was won by Madcap Moss, someone who is no longer in the company. So that's cool. Oh, it's our boy Triton from the 2K22 series. He's in a NXT Tag Team title match. It's Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler against Triton and Johnny Gargano. You know, really putting a new look on DIY here in the series. And of course they won the match. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here? The Boogeyman and Dexter Lumis, okay. They got their payday. Damian Priest and JD McDonough, they are defeated by Ezekiel and Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, whatever. You know, GM nonsense. You'll love to see it. Alba Fire, last man standing against Gigi Dolan, and Alba Fire gets the win. I don't think there was a title on the line for that. So that happened. Ivar existed. Vicky McLeod against Natalia here in an Iron Woman match as well. And it got 2.5. It didn't conclude a rivalry. And the final simulated match of this series, Nikita Lyons and Dakota Kai, and what do you know? It's another Iron Man match. Well, okay, that was anticlimactic. Somehow it ended in a draw, and that's the series. That's WrestleMania. Yeah, we had amazing booking. We didn't really follow the drama curve exactly the way that they want it, but I mean, like, what does it matter? Commander Aziz got hurt. Nothing particularly damaging there. We get one last look at our revenue and the statistics and things like that. So yeah, like, as far as the future of this channel, I think I'm at a point where I'm pretty content with this kind of just being a thing I do on the side whenever I feel up for it, which I think I kind of already said in the past, but I feel like I have to keep reestablishing, like, touching base with myself again, because, like, God, life has been crazy the last couple of years. But yeah, I still have, like, behind the universe stuff I want to work on. That'll come out when it comes out. And then, yeah, like I mentioned, potentially doing, like, the WWE GameCube games, the Day of Reckoning series. And then, you know, I might come back with MyGM and 2K24, because, you know, I'm the consumer they want, I guess. The game, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get the game this year, and then I see the information come out, and I'm like, but that looks interesting. And it's like, if I get the game, I'm gonna make videos on it. So, like, I don't know. It'll be a surprise. Keep an eye on your subscription box in March, or whenever exactly 2K24 comes out. And yeah, have fun watching the Royal Rumble. That's gonna be happening. If you're watching this after the fact, you can watch the next year's the Royal Rumble's a yearly event. You know, it's a timeless statement. What am I doing? Slammy Awards. Tyler Breeze, the operator, most call-out promos. All right. It does seem like Tyler Breeze will be returning as a GM in 2K24, so that's exciting. Kurt Angle is the heavyweight, highest average superstar weight. All right, These are interesting Slammy Award categories. It seems like they do whatever they can just to give each GM one of them. The money bag, most cash spent on power cards. All right. It's like the random bonus stars you can get in Mario Party. It's like they can just make them up. You don't know what they're gonna be, but they're gonna make sure that someone gets something, and it's gonna be totally random. And you know, it is what it is. We'll see how the Slammy Awards factor in next year, if that's something they tweak at all. If I do a my GM in 2K24, maybe I'll up it to 4 GMs instead of the 3, and have the AI on the highest difficulty, and see how much suffering that causes. So we had the best match card quality, S, highest total profits, most new fans, highest average card quality during PLEs, that's pretty good. 21 rivalries completed, best average card quality, 93 out of 120. All right. But yeah, we kind of crushed them. They didn't stand much of a chance there. Most matches won, Kevin Owens at 14. Trixie Gambit, I believe, got the popularity. Cool. Bad Bunny never had less than a 5-star match rating. All right. And Cora Jade was booked in the most matches at 17. Interesting. Average match quality 3.89. All right, yeah, we did all the things. Raw. R-Truth was in 18. He also spent the most weeks injured, which is interesting. He wrestled in so many matches that he got injured, and then they just kept booking him. Most matches won. Also R-Truth at 16. I guess that'll happen when you compete in a lot of matches. Hey, 16 out of 18 is pretty good, honestly. Razor Ramon, he had a 4-star. All right. And, yeah, Commander Aziz. All right. Most matches booked was Johnny Gargano at 17. Chad Gable won 16 matches. Natalia spent 4 weeks injured. Nikita Lyons gained 74 popularity, and then Goldberg. We did it. We're in the Hall of Fame. Tyler Breeze. You know, I don't know if he would be someone who'd be nominated for the Hall of Fame for his, like, in-ring career. I mean, I loved his work. I wish WWE had done more with him. But hey, you know, he's Hall of Fame GM, baby. Shout out Tyler Breeze. He's great. At this time, no other managers have qualified for entry to the Hall of Fame. All right. Welcome to the WWE Hall of Fame. Presented here before you are the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the greatest of all time. Against all odds, they have proven themselves champions. They stand atop the highest mountains of fallen opponents and laugh in the face of their adversaries. Immortalized in history books. Picture-perfect template for all future GMs. So I'm not sure if this, if this will show just anyone who got to the 10 trophies in a particular playthrough, or if it kind of compiles multiple playthroughs, like anytime you reach the Hall of Fame, they'll show up on the screen. I'm not going to be able to find out, because this is the only series I'm doing on it. Yeah. Okay, I got a My Faction card that I won't use. Cool. Now that someone's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, you can choose to retire this save file and enter it into the history books, or if you're ready for more, keep going and show them how a real GM gets things done. No, I think I'm good. If I'm gonna play more MyGM, it's gonna be in the next game. So I'll go ahead and retire. And, yeah, I don't think there'd be anything after retirement that they show. Oh, I guess there's a little summary screen. We drafted 34 superstars, hired 20 free agents, 8 legends, completed 58 rivalries, had 10 injuries, kept 104 promises, and broke 8. Raw, drafted 36, hired 13 free agents and 10 legends. What? I guess the AI, they don't keep track of promises. Okay, so 0 broken or kept. I guess that's more notable if you're playing with multiple people. Jesus, 39 injuries and only 23 rivalries completed. That is a big difference. And then NXT, 47 injuries, 15 legends hired. That's very Eric Bischoff, but it's not very NXT. 10 free agents hired, 39 drafted. 23 rivalries completed. God, that's so many injuries. Oh, there's more. Money management stats, brand management stats, career progress. Okay, I guess that's neat. But yeah, that is, I guess, gonna do it for this video and for this series. Yeah, thank you for watching along for this one. Sorry it took so long to make this final video, and sorry that it's kind of a mess, but appreciate you sticking around, and I'll make more videos in the future at some point, whether it's a series on 2K24 or something else. You know, just keep an eye out. You know, at this point, videos they'll come out when they come out. But I don't have any intentions of giving up on the channel. It's just, I have other priorities. It's definitely more of a side thing, hobby, just whenever I have the interest. Yeah, so, outros. Yeah, have a good one, everybody.